Notion just released 3 new database properties involving Notion AI. And they're called AI Summary, AI Key Info, and AI Custom Autofill. So how do they work? These AI properties seem to work similar to the Notion AI commands and the blocks counterparts. These work on the database row and inside the pages of the specific Notion database row. But they don't work inside the subpages of those pages we're talking about, which is fair for performance reasons. The AI summary, for example, works towards summarizing the information inside the page for the row in question. It does not have any customization in terms of the summary query. The AI Key Info helps pull out key information on the page, like the key topics or chapters, the people mentioned on the page, etc. The AI Custom Autofill extracts the query information from the page content and the properties. Now this is interesting since you can use the property information at the top of the page in conjunction with the page contents to extract the relevant information. And all of this works as text property and cannot be for any other type. So as soon as you change these from a text property, let's say to a date property, this functionality disappears. I do wish that they could extend this feature to other properties very soon. So let's go through an example of how these 3 properties work. So let's say you run the marketing department for a company, and let's say you've flagged off all the marketing meetings for the department inside of Notion, inside of a database table. And let's say the different marketing meetings are in the nature of marketing reviews, product launches, brainstorming sessions, weekly meetings, social media campaigns, quarterly reviews, etc. So for each of the meetings, let's say you capture in the database the dates for these meetings, the location, whether it's virtual or physical, like the conference room, the purpose of the meeting, and then of course you put in the minutes of the meeting as well. And let's say you capture the synopsis of the agenda, the attendees, the meeting details, the discussions, and the actionables. All of this inside the body of the pages of the specific meeting. Now you want to pull up all of this information into the main database so that you can browse through these very quickly without having to get into the detail in the subpages. Well, now you can enable this. Let's create 4 text properties, all of which use AI. The agenda property is an AI custom autofill property, and you put in an AI query. Was there an agenda? So notice this thing at the bottom. You have the option of updating all the pages of the current database and turning off the AI autofill feature as well. There is a help page for the AI autofill that explains how you can use the Notion AI features for this autofill feature. Let's look at the meeting summary column. This is linked back to the AI summary property. The actionables column is linked back to the key info property, which in turn has another query, key actions in bullet points. The next meeting date column is also an AI column, and it's linked back to the custom autofill that has a query, the next meeting date. So when you create these columns, they start off empty, and you can update these individually or collectively. And when you do that, the properties are updated automatically. Now let's add some information within the page, like the venue for the next meeting. If we come back and refresh the AI column, you'll notice that the venue gets updated as well. So while different team members are working on different pages, all of this can be updated in the summary automatically, just with a single click. And this can capture all the changes quickly. For more such incredible Notion and productivity videos, click on the subscribe button and don't forget to hit the bell icon to stay notified of new videos. So I'll see you in the next video.